This week's Parshas, Tazria-Metzora, dealing with halachas of Tumah and Torah. So much of it about a leper. Chazal tell us Tzara's leprosy. That's something you get when you speak Lashon Hara. Negative speech turns you into a leper. Chavetz Chaim asks, why don't we see that today? Ramban points out that it's a miracle and an open miracle. Today's an open miracle. Moshe Rabbeinu tells Hashem that Klal Yisrael is not going to accept that they're about to be freed from Egypt. They're going to deny that Hashem spoke to him. His hand turns white like snow. A reality. So why that doesn't happen today is because there's a limit to how much Hashem reveals himself. In our days of Golus, so much of the challenge of Golus is to see through the confusion and no proof. And if one would speak Lashon Hara, instantaneously turn into a leper, that would severely limit our ability to have free will. But there's a real message here. The miracle, the open miracle, is not available today. But if you're sensitive enough, you see what negative speech does to the stature of a human being. No, his skin doesn't turn white. When you're dealing with midas, these directly affect the stature of the human being. As you work on yourself, you become more sensitive to it. You come across someone arrogant. find yourself seeing a diminished human being. You meet people who are always negative. You can almost smell the odor. The more sensitive you become, the more you can feel it. You know, these are the days of the counting of the Sefira, where we're preparing ourselves for the annual rededication, the acceptance of Torah every year. And the preparation is turning ourselves into an appropriate kli kibul, a vessel that can contain divine wisdom. Yeah, there's a difference of quality. It's not just a matter of the Yedu Averis. It's the quality of the human being. And yes, you can sense it. You know when you feel elevated. You know when you feel diminished. And yes, if you're sensitive enough, you can smell it in others. Divine wisdom, it needs a vessel. It has to be contained in something appropriate. Anyone can study Torah. Anyone can open a book. What it does for you, to what degree it's internalized, to what degree it's really understood. That depends, of course, on how diligent you are, but also on whom you are. Kabbalas Torah is not just about, yes, I'll do, I'm responsible. Torah study is not just some academic exercise. What we're talking about is a transformation. And it won't do it for you unless you're already a somebody. Practically speaking, your understanding of it will be jaded, not just by your preconceived ideas, but by your desires. In the hands of the wrong person is toxic. You know, it's so vast. And so open to translation. So open to application. If you want to, you can almost find a source to anything you feel like doing. You want to get it right? You want divine wisdom without games? You can't be a leper. You've got to be the appropriate vessel. You can't be self-centered. You gotta be sensitive to others. You gotta care for others. You gotta root for people. Can't be greedy. Interesting. Greed could bring sorrows onto one's home. It's not just your body, it's everything around you. The home of one who is self-centered smells of greed. And in the days of the open miracles, you could see the Torahs on the walls. The preparation for Shavuos, for recommitting ourselves, for getting that extra dose of what it takes to understand divine wisdom. The preparation. Is to make sure that we are that Tselem Elokim. That yes, we are in Hashem's image. Hashem is all good and all giving. No greed, no selfishness. You want His wisdom? You got to be like Him. That's the preparation. And these Parshas remind us or teach us to be sensitive and discerning. To really be able to pick up on the stature of oneself. Of course, it'll spill over to others, but be careful. Understand that what you're all about. Are you healthy or are you a leper? What you're all about is all a matter of midos. Do you have that aura about you or that odor? Are you appropriate for divine wisdom? Or is it so inappropriate that whatever you will take out of divine wisdom will only be negative? Are you going to see truth? Or are you going to seek out what you were looking for in the first place? You want the truth of Torah, the greatness of it, the divinity of it. You got to be godlike. Develop the aura. Get rid of the odor. Build your midas. Then you can fill yourself with divine wisdom. Then Hashem will make it happen. And see yourself grow and become great.